my word. I remember this picture. I'm gonna be eating nerves. I'm gonna be eating some nerves in this picture. It was so lit. So he like screenshotted it and sent it back to me and was like, what's going on here? Like, what did you do? It's so funny till this day. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adrienne, and in today's video we are going to be doing a part 2 of my going through old university photos and videos. So hopefully there's some lit things in here. I don't know, I just threw it all in an album and we'll just see where the spirit takes me and which photos we will be covering in this video. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those other YouTube things. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So the first picture we have in today's video is the first breakfast. That's what I call it. You have the last supper and you also have the first breakfast. So on this photo, this was the first day of my third year of university. So I was a sub-warden that year. So all the res kids move in like 2 weeks before like classes start. So basically the cafeteria people made breakfast for like, I think there's 6 of us. How much? Yeah, 6 of us this morning. So it was a young VIP breakfast. The next picture you can see over here is me at a pool in a bikini. So this isn't like a pool where you're supposed to be in bikinis. So this is actually the pool by the gym. So if you guys saw my previous videos about my whole toxic relationship and with my whole hand and all that vibes, this was during that time. So I was just mentally, as y'all know, not in a good space, and I just didn't care what anybody or everybody was what I meant to say, was saying at that time. So I just couldn't care. It was super hot. So I just decided I'm gonna go chill by the pool in a bikini. Was people commenting and saying stuff? Yes. But did I care? No. So the next few pictures we have is pictures of our res for res. So if you go to res or if you are currently in res, you might know what this is. So res for res is basically a like concert where all the reses battle each other out and at like a play. So you and the people in your res have to come up with the script, the music, everything. The cast, the crew, the lighting, every single thing is entirely left up to you guys, and then they'll obviously choose a winner, like best story, whatever. So it's a battle, res for res, basically. Although this is pictures like of us and then also in training and stuff like that, but we didn't actually get to do res for res that year because it was the Fees Must Fall year. So it was cancelled. So, but I mean, I don't regret it at all. It was so much fun co-writing it with my friend Sipe and then also being an actress in it. But yeah, that my acting dreams weren't fulfilled. And you also, when you act it out at Baxter Theatre. So it's not just for res people, like people from outside can also come and like watch, like parents and just whatever, ambassadors, sponsors, whoever. But yeah, unfortunately that didn't happen that year. Then the next 2 pictures you can see, this is me and my friend Sipati. So you can see the one is at the ice ring and the other one is at Kirstenbosch Gardens at one of the summer concerts. So if you did watch the rest of my UCT playlist, I said you need to attend the O-Week event. So both of that was O-Week events. One of it we went ice skating at Renways, the other one was a summer concert. Each year they have different stuff, and depending on like what res you go to, they also like plan different events. So maybe our res went to Kirstenbosch Gardens but another res didn't. So you'll just have to see, but that is like only for first years. No one older really goes. But yeah, oh my word. I remember this picture. I'm gonna be eating nerves. I'm gonna be eating some nerves in this picture. Okay, so so funny. So this day was a public holiday, and it was like this one awkward public holiday, it's like a Wednesday or something. So I didn't want to go home just for that day. So we were at res. I was bored, and so I decided, yay, I'm gonna go get a piercing. And so I got the piercing. My mommy phoned me first. She was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I just got a piercing. So she was quite irritated. And then eventually when I got back to res, I like sent her a picture like with the plaster on, which doesn't really look nice. But then when I took it off and you could like see the diamond and stuff, she's like, oh, it's actually cute. So she was a fan afterwards, right? My daddy on the other hand didn't know about it. And so he found out when I posted a picture on Instagram. And like, you know, I can just imagine my daddy like zooming in or whatever. He screenshotted it and like, it was so lit. So he like screenshotted it and sent it back to me and was like, what's going on here? Like, what did you do? It's so funny till this day. But yeah, he was a bit touched. Like for about 3 days, my dad was like, I can't believe you got a piercing. I can't believe you didn't tell me. So anyway, it was just one of those spur of the moment things. Do I regret the piercing? Sometimes, because my pants and tights and everything gets stuck in there all the time. So that can be quite annoying. But I love the piercing, just the drama of it, I wouldn't recommend it. And it's not like an earring. Like an earring is like in, out, and it heals. That is like the piercing is inside my body, so my body's always gonna try and like reject it because it's not supposed to be there. So the next two pictures is the wardens like leaving farewell party. So you can see we all look like super happy, having good times, because most of the race events you're not actually allowed to have alcohol. So there's certain events that have alcohol and certain ones that don't. So obviously everyone was having good vibes that day because there was actually alcohol at that. And then the next two pictures is, you can see there's a whole lot of food going on and some drinks going on. So this was during Fees Must Fall times where the dining hall wasn't open and we got meal vouchers to actually go and like buy food at Main Road. So that's when we bought that. That was a breakfast, I think we went for the one day. Yeah, we went for breakfast that day. And then the drinks, I don't think that was part of meal vouchers. I think we just did that one night. But that was a horrific drink. It was hot chocolate, not like that, but like hot chocolate. And I think there was like vodka or something. It just burned. Like my whole neck was on fire. Not my neck, my throat was on fire. Felt like my neck, but just the whole area was on fire. So would not recommend that drink at all. So the next picture is with me and my friend Stacy. You can see at the back it says photo essay. I really liked my hair that day. And my photo essay, fun story, I actually like lied about it. They can't take my degree away now, so it doesn't matter. Because I couldn't find something to what I wanted, and so I used my cousin as like this little kind, not homeless, but like the sad little kid with big dreams and whatever. And he absolutely loved it. So he was just playing this character and my grandparents, and I just acted like I didn't know these people. But I mean, I got the point across. It was a photo essay. The photos was telling a story. Were they like people that I knew? Yeah, but also there was no part that said that they had to be strangers, so technically I did nothing wrong. And in the next couple of pictures and the video, you can see we went to the city of Cape Town. So this is kind of like an exclusive thing because I got like really high marks, so I applied for like a separate class, if I could put it that way. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, so that class you like work on max and whatever, and as you can see we went even on outings for this class. So I don't know what other courses and faculties take you on outings, but we went to the city of Cape Town and then we were just playing on the, you know, honorable member, honorable speaker, whatever, playing around on the mics and stuff, so that was really fun as well. And then the next video, you can see that was one of the mentor events. I'm not too sure what. Maybe it was just karaoke night, I'm assuming. And all of the girls were just singing, having good times. And yeah, that was super fun. And the next one is also another mentor event, and this one was a movie night, hence all the popcorn and stuff. So that's the cool thing about race, like there's always like some fun things going on, and it doesn't always have to like revolve around like getting super drunk and stuff. Like those movie nights, those karaoke nights, you can see there was no alcohol involved there and people are having the best time. The next pictures you can see, this was at Leavers Dinner. So basically Leavers Dinner is for everybody that's staying in at race and they're not gonna be returning like the following year, so it's like a goodbye thing. And then at that event there is alcohol, and we just dressed up because we were leaving and we were the subwardens of that year, myself, Ali, Sipati and Noli. So we were like the OGs of the days, and so we just dressed up looking all cute that night. Other people also dressed up, but we looked the best obviously. And then the next video, you can see this was during our subwarden training. So they were basically just showing us, this was like fire and safety day or something like that. So you can see we were just playing around with fire extinguishers. I probably do know how to use it now, but it's just heavy. That's the problem. If a fire must happen, I'll know how to pull the pin out and but I'm just gonna need someone else to hold it because it's actually quite a heavy thing to carry. And then the last few videos is just a few videos related to the Fees Must Fall thing. So I didn't take any of these myself. I was in a WhatsApp group because obviously everyone was everywhere, so we would just send in the group whatever was going on. And so yeah, this was just a non-media version of what was really going on during that time. And so as you can see, there's a lot of violence and things happening there. I tried to stay out of it for the most part, mainly because, not because I was against the movement, but because I'm super tiny. and I was just gonna be crushed. So I supported from where I can, and by obviously sharing the post and spreading awareness and things like that. And then this video is a video of me. Well, you can't see me in here. It's Michael Owen and the rest of my class. Stacy is in there again. So we were busy with a documentary. So Michael Owen was busy filming the voiceover for it. But I'm gonna pause it and you can actually hear. I was laughing because it was so funny, because he kept on having to say the same line over and over. Like, it's actually much harder than you think. Like, you can say something in a happy tune and he says something in like a more angry tune. It gives a whole different vibe. So we kept on making him say the sentence over and over and over, and it just got funny. Like, I just couldn't. Every time he was about to start, like, he didn't know which word to emphasize. So it was hilarious. But he has a great voice. He was also with me on radio. I think I was on his show first when I moved over to daytime. So he's amazing. He's an absolutely amazing and super good and talented radio presenter. But we just tried to film it with this thing was just a whole different ball game. And then you can also see this is a picture of, well, it was it was my friend's birthday. So that's my friend Jane and my friend Shante, and we went for sushi. The only three of us was in that picture, but that table was so long. I swear they probably took almost all the tables and chairs in that restaurant just to cater to everybody that was there. Like, that's how I'll always remember that night, because there were just so many people that was in that picture, or at that dinner and not in the picture. But it was super fun as well. And then the last picture is just me and the rest of my mentees, and also a picture of all of the mentors of my second year. So I was a mentor in my second year, and this was all the girls that was living in my thing, and I was just mentoring them. And yeah, the first years that I was mentoring, there's obviously other second years as well that lived there. But yeah, so I think that is it. Hopefully I don't have to do a part 3. Like I said, my memory card where this pictures is on is kind of corrupt, so it takes like a half an hour just for the thing to load. So there's so much more pictures that I know, like in my head, that I would have loved to show you guys, but the SD card doesn't work. So if at some point in life I manage to get it to work or get it fixed or something like that, then I'll definitely come back with a young part 3 where there's more lit pictures in that one. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you didn't, you can go back and watch my first one, and then also go watch the video after that where I talk about what happens to my hand, because all three of this one and those 2 videos is all kind of related to the same thing. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said before, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those other YouTube things, and I'll see you guys in the next video.